travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants on Sunday Night Primetime. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On the ground, here comes Ashton Jeanty. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Ready? We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Jeanty. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Look to throw. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
He'll try to pick it up with Jeanty. And he will have a Giants 1st down. As his defense is unable to hold. Gain of 7 on that 3rd and 2.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a 1st down.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Back to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third down, they go with Genty.
He was brought down by Kevin Winstead. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Giants are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Avante Turpin on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The man in motion is Watson. We'll check the reaction for the former Giant. Here is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment.
Let's go now. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. To the left side in the hands of Watson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. Now he'll work his way out right. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's fourth down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Kevin Winston is there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Gentile. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and
60 Bobcats, 7 Pirates, 19 Lions.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
gain of 6.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Let's go. 79, 79, bro. 11.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got a man. It's Travis Hunter. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
20-yard line.
Run out of the gun for Gentile. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Gentile trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense.
To the goal line and in. Ashton Gentile. Touchdown, New York. Now Baby Fairbairn on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Giants are out to a 10-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Black Oak down.
the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Now, faking the give. That'll be taken in by Barkley. Crazy. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big gainer for Green Bay. 35 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Striker. 3-3. Set.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It is a big-time play for the Packers. 32 yards.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
On the ready.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. Mixon. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
On the double.
3rd and goal.
Blue striker. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go. 72 below.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. 50, green, ball red. Set, cut.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
Here's 1st and 10.
Back, fight, number 7. Cut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup, and another first down.
Ready up. Cut.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Let's go now.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
The man in motion is Watson. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got a man. That's Watson. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Here we go. Red, 38.
In motion, it's Golden.
Ready?
Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will do it himself. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Packers. The extra point is good. And the Packers are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Gentry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Keep it on the ground with Gentry. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6. Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he will have a Giants 1st down. Gonna have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gentry. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The tackle made.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. He'll get this off to Gentry. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Derwin James.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
from the 23. Here's second down and 9. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down. He'll look to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Abdul Carter in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Ready, set.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
Ready?
On third down, they'll go with Saquon. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's fourth down. So on fourth down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return. The 15-yard line. Here to begin the drive. He'll find Pickett at the backfield. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. 19-18.
They'll run with Denji. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Back to throw. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. First down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They run out of the gun with Denzi, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Back to crown the NFC champion after this. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
19, 19, 70. Panthers, Buffalo 18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll run here. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Warrior 70. Set up. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter.
79, bro.
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches.
19, 18.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Giants 1st down.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. That's hauled in at the 2. Now a timeout. Giants. That is their 2nd. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
2nd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually,
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
14. Naimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Yo, blue. Set. Blue 32. Hit. Measure. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
this is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here's 1st down. They put Woods in motion.
Ready?
Barkley. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game